Hi, hello everyone. Good morning and welcome from the old town of Shangri-la in Yunnan province of China. We just left from the hotel in Shangri-La and today's plan is to go all the way to LiJiang, which is about 265 kilometers from here. I'll talk more about the route, but while we exit the old town, just enjoy the views over here. It's a beautiful town, uh, very interesting place, one of my favorites in my this entire trip. So just enjoy the views over here. All the streets around this place are narrow like this, and all the facades are made of wood. Although I don't think so the buildings are completely made of wood, but they have made the facades so that the look and feel is still like the age old or maybe hundreds of years old wooden buildings. Beautiful view and beautiful way this entire route is, and you can just walk around this place for days together and keep exploring. There's another boutique here on the left side, if you can see. Quite a few of them across the town, and they take photographs of people in the traditional attire, not only here in the old town of Shangri-La, but also they take you to the outskirts. There are a lot of interesting places all around Shangri-La, like the grasslands, some monasteries. So they'll take you over there and take very good pictures, and which can be your once in a lifetime kind of a memory. Okay, so we just exited the old town and we are making our way out of Shangri-La, and today's ride is to LiJiang, which is also another old town around this route, and it's about 265 kilometers from here, and it should take about 6 hours of ride, and there are a few stops in between. Like one is a mountain pass at about 3700 meters, and then there is, I understand, a statue of a big cat carved on a piece of big rock, which is quite big, I understand. So that is another stop, and then there is a place called Tiger Leaping Gorge. I understand, really don't know what it is, but that's also another place to stop around before we reach LiJiang. So it seems to be a day of interesting stops and then a ride all the way to LiJiang. So let's see how today's day passes by. We are approaching the Pen mountain pass. This is about 3730 meters. Doesn't seem anything interesting here because it doesn't actually look like a mountain pass. Anyway, we'll just stop around and see what is here. It's quite cold although. Well, as expected, there was nothing interesting, except that I think in certain seasons this is a very good view, I understand, with flowers, but right now there's nothing. It's just a mountain pass with a view down the valley. It was nothing so interesting. Oh, I must say this is one of the most beautifully painted tunnels. If you see the top part of the tunnel, it's blue and something like clouds. Gives a very good natural feeling inside. As per the map, the big cat is somewhere here just after this tunnel. Oh yeah, so that's it. That's it. On the left side you can see. Oh, it's quite huge. And is it a cat or a tiger? I don't know. Just a brief stop here. I took some pictures, and now going ahead towards the Tiger Leaping Gorge. So this is one of the dangers of riding in rocky mountains. You don't know when these rocks will break apart and fall. Luckily, I think this fell some time back and they are clearing it out. But I do see some loose rocks all around this place on the road. Need to keep an eye on whatever is ahead. Apart from escaping those loose rocks which are on the road, it's also important to have some awareness of the situation around to see if there is any rocks falling from above, because if that hits you, then that's a disaster. Okay, so the Tiger Leaping Gorge is supposed to be somewhere around here only, but I can't make out as to what is this place, or I don't see any of the other group members also anywhere around. And at some point it says I left it behind, it's behind me, and I'm going ahead in the front. But on the another part of the map it shows that the Tiger Leaping Gorge is somewhere in the front ahead, a few kilometers away. So the directions have been a little confusing, so I am stopping over here in this car park and try and see if I can call the guide and ask him. I couldn't reach the guide, he did not respond, and I thought of asking the local people around here, and they pointed me back to where I came from. They said the gorge is over there, but in the map it shows somewhere it's ahead, few kilometers ahead. So this has been a little confusing for me, and I'm really not sure, should I go ahead or should I go back? After a few more tries, I finally got to speak to my guide, and he told me that while the gorge is back, the ticketing office is somewhere around 3-4 kilometers ahead, and I'll need to go there to see him. While I was doing all these things, the people who were there around waiting in their vans, probably they are the drivers or maybe the guides or maybe people accompanying a tour group. They looked at me and they were kind enough to offer water bottles to me. Although I had adequate water, I thanked them for their gesture and asked them to keep it with them. It may be useful for them because I already have quite a bit of water with me. So the Tiger Leaping Gorge seems to be a flop, because that was somewhere about 5 kilometers behind the point where I stopped over to check on the location. And they said whatever, it's just a gorge, it's quite wide and deep, so jumping it or crossing it someone will need to leap like a tiger. So that's the only point over there. And so this picture is from the ticketing office. So I just moved on and started my ride towards LiJiang. So I'm on my way to LiJiang now. You see those roads over there in the mountains, the elevated expressways, and they have built it like long pillars, and on the pillars they have built the roads. It's superb infrastructure. In China they have built roads everywhere, roads and tunnels. It's superb infrastructure in this part of the world. I just had to stop over to again check on the route that I am riding on. This is an expressway and I am not supposed to be here, but I'm just planning to go ahead. The superb road, and probably I'll reach LiJiang faster from here. Down there on the other side of that valley is the national highway, and here on this side is the expressway. So I'm on the expressway, and it's a superb road, and I'm hopeful that I'll not get caught here and I should be able to make my way all the way to LiJiang. And I don't see anyone else from my group, so I'm just cruising along on this road. Okay, so I am on the outskirts of LiJiang. Looks to be pretty decent large town. I am inside the LiJiang town now and making my way towards the hotel. And the hotel in LiJiang as well is supposed to be close to the old town. Although they say LiJiang does not have such a big old town like Shangri-La, but and also understand the hotel property is quite unique. Again, an old type of a hotel. So hopefully it should be good. Looking forward to reaching there and exploring that place. Yeah, I get a feeling of that old town again, particularly on the left side. And as per the map, the hotel is also somewhere after this left turn, very close to this signal. I'm very close to the hotel, and wow, this place is also quite good. Although it doesn't seem to be so narrow roads like Shangri-La, the old town of Shangri-La, not the new town. This probably is the new town of LiJiang, and yeah, that's where the hotel is on the left side. I'll just turn around from here and reach there. Yeah, I can see the guide over here, and he's asking me to get my bike around to park over there. And yeah, from the outside, this place also looks like a very old property. Should be interesting inside. Just like the one in Shangri-La, it was very interesting hotel property, and the rooms were also very interesting, all made of wood. This also seems to be all wooden, work over here. Let's see how this is. Oh yes, this is very beautiful place. My room is on the top, and it looks like an old Chinese small village kind of a thing. All again wooden doors, wooden partitions, everything is wood. Yeah, everything is wood here, and quite a cozy small place, very well made, a typical Chinese kind of a hotel. Very nice. It's all woodwork here, and beautiful. The ceiling, wow, and the bed is also like the typical old-time bed. And yeah, it's very small and cozy place, but very well made. You have everything here. They have kept some old Chinese books as well, though I can't read anything in Chinese. But very well and nicely made place. Well decorated. So just about 200 meters away from the hotel is this old town of LiJiang, something like what I saw in Shangri-La, but this seems to be more well planned and well set up, though they say this is also as old as the Shangri-La town. But again, there are a lot of bylanes inside where you can walk around, and similar to Shangri-La, there are a lot of shops here, shops and boutiques, souvenirs. It's the same feeling. The only thing is the lanes over here are broader compared to Shangri-La. Shangri-La is very narrow lanes, and this is broader. And around this place, this seems to be just a small area of concentrated area of the old town, and outside of this immediately is the new town, and you have the main roads, 5-star hotels, all of those around this place. After seeing Shangri-La, this is not a big place, so I could wrap up the place in about 1.5-2 hours. So I still have a lot of time on hand. So while riding the expressway today, I realized some wobbling on my handle. I think it should be either a puncture or maybe something wrong with the handle. But chances are that it should be a puncture, because I've been losing pressure as well, though I've been topping up. So I'm just heading to a motorcycle shop, not only to get the puncture, if there is a puncture, get that puncture fixed, but also see if I can get my bike washed, because it's in a very bad condition, and also get the chain cleaned and then lube. Though I've been lubing the chain, but I have not cleaned it actually. So hopefully I'll get these things done, and so that I'm prepared for the next part of my ride, all the way from LiJiang up to Singapore. So and it's been a long ride till now, so better to get some basic maintenance stuff done, including checking the coolant and the water on the bike, so that everything is good. So that's my plan. I'm just trying to find this motorcycle shop which I found on the map, and trying to reach there. What you see on the right side is all the old town of LiJiang, where I was roaming around, and here this is the main road. So it's quite interesting place, and yeah, nice to explore. I reached this motorcycle shop, but they seem to be closed. Hopefully they should open soon. So I'll just wait here for some time and see. Quite a few bikes I can see around, interesting bikes. Let me see and explore some of them. Oh, that's a old motorcycle with a side cab, and yeah, an old one. Don't know what that brand is, but they have some Ducatis as well here. Wow. Okay, so they said they will not be able to wash the bike because that's not the service they offer. But they started off cleaning the chain, and they are doing very nice job on that. And this is all the mud all the way from Nepal to Tibet, everywhere. And since my bike has always been on side stand, I couldn't do too much of cleaning myself. I was only lubing it. So this needed a real good cleaning of the chain, and they are doing a superb work over. I'm really impressed by the patience with which they are doing this. I really hoped if the bike could have got a good wash. Look at the condition. I'll anyway find some place later on and then get it washed wherever I can. But right now at least the chain is being cleaned. These guys are quite good. I asked them for a few other small things, and one of the things is my rear brake light is not lighting up all the time. It was erratic, so they are checking that one out as well. And also I requested them to check out the coolant level in my radiator and see if the water level in the tank is also adequate. So they're doing quite a good job. I think these guys are really good at this. I'm really happy I came to the right place. And yes, that's a puncture on the rear wheel, and that was the reason why I was losing pressure, and there was wobbling all the way when I exceed speeds. I could have attempted to do this myself, but I really did not have too much of an issue in riding except at high speeds. But anyway, good that this has got identified, and this will be taken care of now. Oh, seems to be a big nail or something. Yeah, it's trying to pull it out from there. Oh yeah, it's a big nail. Look at that. Oh, that's a big one. That was a big piece of a nail. This was the puncture on my rear wheel. Luckily this is sorted now. This is the first puncture I've encountered. Cool. So the puncture was fixed and the chain was cleaned and lubed, and everything is good. I'm now heading back to the hotel, and tomorrow we'll be leaving for Dali, and after Dali another 2 stops. After that I'll be reaching Southeast Asia in another 2 days. So it's getting exciting as I'm getting closer to Southeast Asia and closer to Singapore. I'm really thankful that I've been able to smoothly complete the ride till now, and hopefully I should be able to complete it all the way till Singapore. Thank you everyone for joining in on this episode. There has been some delay in posting the episodes, but I'll try and cover up as much as possible. Thank you once again, and see you on the next episode.